What's up, guys? So today is a beautiful day. My only problem really is this stuff, right? This pollen. So much pollen this year. I happen to have seasonal allergies, so that's not fun at all. But anyway, today's video is going to be about a couple EDC items that I carried. First off, we have this beautiful giant mouse knife. All right, sporting some CPM Magna Cut. This thing has been phenomenal. I mean, it really does cut like a razor blade. Super nice. I've also been EDCing this large workhorse light. This is the FC13. All right, you can see we have our button indicator, the RGB LEDs. We're outside, so obviously it's a little bit harder to see. But I did a little test with this. I wanted to see how long it would last on a full charge with this particular mode going 24/7. And I think I posted on Instagram already, but the results were 29 days. So just a random tidbit. It lasts 29 days if you want the super bright indicator. So this is basically to find your button. So at night or when it's dark, you can easily find that flashlight to turn it on. All right. So I personally wouldn't use this mode just because it's a little bit too flashy, a little bit too bright. So there you go. I just changed it to the red, just a solid red. Doesn't need to flash, doesn't need to go crazy. It's very easy to see that, you know, in low light. So both of these tools have been absolutely phenomenal. I mean, they just perform very well. Love the flashlight, tons of different modes. Obviously, love the knife, just super, super sharp. But I want to see if you guys can guess what these two have in common. What I mean by that is there's a particular type of element, a metal, that is in this flashlight as well as this knife. So I'll give you a couple seconds to guess if you want, but I'm going to tell you anyway in just a moment. The answer is tin. That's right, tin. Now, the tin in a light is in the solder. Tin is very commonly used for soft soldering. All right, so pretty much anything that has a circuit board like this flashlight does has tin in it. All right, this knife, this one happens to be running on phosphorus bronze washers. All right, so maybe I can show you that. Let me zoom in here for a second. We'll use our flashlight to get some more light, even though we're outside. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see that coppery type color in there? Those are the washers. All right, that's to reduce the friction in opening and closing the blade. All right, and that has tin in it as well. So two awesome tools that both utilize tin. This is the sponsored portion of the video, and today I want to talk a little bit about IberAmerican. All right, so the US ticker is going to be IBRLF. All right, so this is the presentation packet. I've talked about this in previous videos. If you're going to be looking to invest in some kind of a company, it's very important you do all of your homework. Check out the website. They almost always have some kind of a presentation packet for investors. I will provide you a link in the description box of this video so you can see everything that I have here. So, IberAmerican. What makes them special? Why would you be interested in investing? Well, they're in the final stages of acquiring Europe's largest tin mine, the Panota project, which is in northern Spain. We have a map here in the background. I'll show you that in just a moment here. Now, why is that even important? Well, right now there is no tin ETF. Most production of tin is secured from African countries, which are very volatile, and there's a lot of risk involved. So looking on this map, I just want to show you the location of this mine. All right, wrote in right here. It's roughly in this area. And you can see this is all different companies that use tin in their production. Many different manufacturers that we're used to here in America, like Volkswagen. All right, we have Stellantis up top here. On this side, again, Volkswagen, Mercedes, Nissan, Ford. So why is tin important? Why would you want to invest in it? Well, in modern times, tin is used in many different alloys. All right, most commonly used in soft solders, which are typically 60% or more tin. Now, what do you need solder for? Well, electronics, circuit boards. What are circuit boards used in? Well, circuit boards are used in pretty much everything that's electronic, right, as we know. But what are the two biggest focuses as of recent years? EV, which is obviously a growing trend. Whether you like it or not, EVs are a huge focus right now among the auto industry. And even more important, in my opinion, is semiconductors. Semiconductors, obviously responsible for AI, right? Which some people say is the future. We live in a technological world and we're constantly evolving, but we heavily rely on electronics in our daily life. And if IberAmerican gets the Pinota mine back up and running, they will be the biggest play for tin in the market. So that leaves room for a lot of potential profits. Now, of course, like investing in any stock, there's always going to be a risk, which of course is something that's worth considering with any investment. Now we just want to show you real quick here. All right, here's the current chart. This is the year to date for IberAmerican. All right, it's currently at 15 cents a share. So again, as mentioned before, the Pinota mine here is going to be a huge focus for the future of this company, and I think it's very exciting. So if you're looking for different stocks to invest in, IberAmerican is something to consider. So there you go. Just wanted to share this with you guys. Two amazing tools, both utilizing tin. Tin is a very important metal in our society. It's something that we don't really think about much of. Copper's fun to actually stack because they make some cool copper bars and copper rounds and stuff. Obviously, you guys know that I love my copper. It's a base metal. Tin is not something I could physically stack. It just doesn't make sense. I don't even see it commonly used. The reason I like stacking copper, it's not to get rich. Copper is gonna, even if copper skyrockets, having a couple pounds of it is probably the most people will ever have, and that's not gonna give you much profit. But it's just fun because so many different people make copper, art pieces essentially. Tin is something very different. So that's why I want to talk about it a little bit here today. That's how I invested it, is through the tin mining. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. As I mentioned before, these sponsored videos really do help the channel. So I appreciate the support, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.